Hey.
John Oliver.
That's me. Hey, Steve.
This is Gio.
Gio, lovely to meet you, Gio.
So these are like your regular clothes.
This is just, you know, you're walking around, standard clothes, just clothes, yeah.
Because on your show, you wear a suit. Usually, you wear...
Right, yeah, well, I guess, yeah, you know, dress up a little bit for TV, so suit is the classic formal menswear, isn't it? So, yeah, not reinventing the wheel.
It's a good one. Yeah. A lot of people think people in show business, they're, you know, they can be cold, they could be distant. He's a nice guy. I did your show a couple of times.
Steve, yeah.
You had me tap dancing. I don't remember why.
You tap dance as part of a broader point about pandering to audiences,
Right.
And I thank you for doing that again. Thank you.
Then I did another thing where it was a film you did on...
Crumbling infrastructure, yeah. You played a dam inspector.
Yes, I played a dam inspector.
It was
it's
great.
funny, right? And you know what this guy did? He wrote me a note. He wrote me a thank you. It's a thank you note from John Oliver.
That's true.
Thank you so much for helping us out again.
Yeah.
I.O.U. Hope all's well.
I did write I.O.U.
You wrote I.O.U.
I mean, that's as close to a contract as you're gonna get.
That's how I was able to get you here. Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of. All right. You were born in Erdington.
That's right, Erdington in Birmingham.
Erdington
it's an area
in
of Birmingham. That's a fact.
Is that a suburb of Birmingham?
Well, it's an area, no, it's in the city. It's like the East Village being part of New York.
And you went to the Mark Rutherford School.
I did. That was the high school I went to.
Yeah. And then you went to, you went to school in Cambridge. Christ?
Christ. I went to Christ College, Cambridge, yeah. Yes, that's another fact.
So then you came to the States, got right in there, Daily Show, now you got your own show, right?
And then we're pretty much here. Then we're up to speed.
Yeah. Wow.
This.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
That was...
We're good?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, debt paid.
Well, technically, I mean, I was on your show twice.
Okay,
so this is one. So maybe
we're 50% down. But this is a solid 50.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now that's a good guess.
I don't think you should have asked him better questions.
Better questions?
Kept him here a little bit longer. That was the shortest interview you did so far.
John! Oh, hold up! John!
Yeah. We done, right?
Hey, no. Okay. I'm gonna call in the other favor now.
Part 2 now?
Why don't we just do it now? Yeah.
Sure.
Gio!
Sure.
I got him. Come on now.
Hey.
Gio.
You should have let him go in the first place.
We met on the bench.
All right, so we got you again here. This is it. I promise I won't.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Part 2. What Wikipedia entry do you want me to fact check?
You know, I'm gonna tear up your page.
Okay.
Tearing up your page.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Tearing it up.
Okay. You're gonna fly solo?
That's a nice picture.
That's as good as pictures get with my face in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a handsome guy. You used to live in this neighborhood, right? Here we are in the East Village.
My first ever apartment was 11th and B above a Mexican restaurant.
Really?
And I didn't realize, having not lived here before, that living directly above a Mexican restaurant is not a great idea. I lived technically alone, but there were multiple rodents.
They weren't helping out with the rent.
They'd been there before me, and they were going to be there after I was gone.
Did you come over to audition for The Daily Show?
I came over here for one day to meet John and audition. Right. Went back, they offered me the job, I went to get my stuff, and then I moved in over there. So this was, I used to live there, and then I used to eat at that pizza place over there.
Nino's.
That's right. Yeah.
What was the name of it?
Nino's.
Nino's. That was my regular eating spot.
What was it like to audition for Jon Stewart?
Pretty terrifying.
Was it? Yeah.
Because it was my favorite show, and I'd never been to America. Yeah. So it was like coming to a kind of real-life Disneyland. So to meet him and see the set, I was good with that. This just being a weird one-off great experience. And my manager said, don't sign a lease that's that long because you're going to get fired. That's what my manager said. That's an English manager. He said, that's what they do in America. They try people out and they fire you.
Right.
So I thought, I'll just come for a few months and I'll get fired, and then that'll be a fun story. I've been here 9 years now, but I never really had a chance to get back. So I still have my previous life in a storage container in South London.
Oh my God! Because you have a family now here.
Yeah.
You have a baby, right? You have a.
Not a baby. No, I don't have a baby, but I have a wife.
You have a wife.
And I have a dog. So I have a four-legged furry baby.
So this is what happens when I tear up.
You just start guessing.
I know.
That's the problem. That's what
I thought he's got a baby.
You would sort this out for you.
Sure that
you're playing the percentages. He's probably got a baby. No baby.
You don't like kids.
You've made a big leap there, Steve. You hate small things.
Yes.
You hate small children.
What have you got against kids?
No, I would love to have a baby one day.
All right.
Yeah, just not immediately.
All right.
You sound like my wife's mother.
Yeah.
You hate children?
Well,
yeah, she's from Philly, but she was in the army.
She was.
So
yes.
She's a veteran.
How did you meet? You met at
we met
at a benefit or no?
No, not at a benefit.
The Republican
That's right.
convention.
Yeah, exactly. In 2008, I was working for The Daily Show, and I was getting chased by security because we were shooting somewhere we were not supposed to shoot. Right. But I couldn't get arrested back then because I was on a visa. You get arrested, you're gone.
Right.
You're gone.
That's serious.
So yeah, I used to do things that I wasn't allowed to do and then run away like a cowardly child. And then they hid us. She was there at both conventions with a bunch of veterans, and they hid us. And then the security ran past like Keystone Cops. And that was it. That was how I met my wife. She saved me in the most emasculating moments of my life. And I can't even give her a child, Steve, as you rightly point out.
That's the least you should, you know.
The least I can do is impregnate her.
Yeah.
That's right. It's all the British can do now in terms of conquering countries anymore is impregnate Americans. The problem is the British are not famous for being sexually skilled. So what's...
I mean, you're going to change all that.
That's what I...
That's your mission. I know that's why you're really here. I know you're a funny guy, you're smart.
That's right. I'm a British Casanova. One by one, I'm going to marry and impregnate each one of you. Yeah.
Now, so now you're on The Daily Show for a few years.
Yeah.
John gets this idea that he wants to go direct a movie.
Yeah.
And did he come to you first? Did you...
Boy, Steve, you have a particular skill at saying, did he come to you first? Probably not, right? How far out of options was he? Was it rock bottom? Was that where he was? Yeah, but I've always just said, you know, I owe him big, so I would do anything he ever wants me to do.
How long did it take you before you felt, or did you ever feel comfortable? It looked like you got pretty comfortable doing it.
I was not comfortable.
No?
I remember the first day, the first show, when like the jib camera comes in and like the music starts, my heart was pounding so hard. There was literally like a split second where I was thinking, can you see through a shirt, cartoon style, a chest pounding in fear? Because that's probably not going to reassure an audience. But luckily, it kind of went okay.
No, it went great. Were you more nervous about doing the comedic bits or about interviewing people? Interviewing. See, it's not easy doing a talk show.
It's the worst.
You could forgive me before. I was a little off my game before when you were...
Well, you researched to a fault.
I did, right? I thought I could just throw stuff at you and then you could run with it.
I could have helped you out.
But,
do you know what? I didn't think I would end up apologizing for that experience, Steve, but I think I'm going to. I'm sorry. I let you down.
Sorry. It's okay. Look, that's all water under the bridge.
Okay.
Look, we're here now.
Yeah.
And we're having a conversation.
We're doing it.
We're just three guys.
Just three dudes in a park, right?
3 dudes in a park. Now, your own show.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here. I know today, what's today? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
This is your weekend.
Tuesday's my Sunday, yeah.
So tomorrow you go into work.
Yeah.
What day do you decide this is going to be the thing I'm going to go with? Because you run with stuff. I mean, you do like 20-minute bits.
Yeah. So we've been trying to cheat ourselves some extra time by doing it in kind of a 2-week cycle now. So unless we change our whole plan, then we have a rough idea of what we're going to do next week, because we've already been we've been researching.
Okay. Now, recently, you went to Moscow to interview Edward Snowden, the NSA whistleblower. And what was that like? And you really did, you know, I wasn't sure in the beginning when so he wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
we all do these comedic bits, and I thought, oh, he's doing... And then I went,
that was not
I don't know, I don't think this is a bit.
We'd been told that he might be a little bit late, but then it was about an hour, and then he just kind of... In your head, you do think, well, yeah, he's probably not coming. But then he walked in.
I believe you said, it's Edward fucking Snowden!
Exactly. I was just terrified. There was nothing that was not scary about that, because you're meeting an actual fugitive.
Yeah.
And I understand that probably comes with some consequences. I don't know what those consequences are yet, but I wouldn't anticipate there are none.
You said to him, I think you should own this. And do you think that he did?
Definitely.
He did.
Completely owned it. That's what was so impressive. It was interesting to talk to him about some of the areas where he does have some things to answer to. It makes it much more powerful when he will acknowledge that there is risk. There's always risk, and I think that is as good an answer as you can give, saying, as he did, that the only time, if you're really free, you're not free from risk.
Well, John, I would say you owe me nothing now. This was
really.
In fact, I owe you now.
Oh,
I owe
that's
you
a dangerous thing to say.
Go do whatever it is you would do on your day off.
It's really light mugging.
I don't feel so bad. I thought I was taking you away from your kid, but now I don't care.
I've got nothing to lose. My life's an empty hole until work starts again.
Better get started on that thing we talked about.